And good afternoon, everyone. I'm David Clue here inside the WTOC studios, getting ready to show all of you everything you want to know, everything you want to see about this coming eclipse. What you're seeing behind me is what all of those people who are in what is called the path of totality will be seeing. That includes much of South Carolina. Found grounds to terminate him. That case and several others, all the result of internal and public complaints that were finally being taken seriously. Some might say too seriously. So the question tonight, what does it really take to catch a cop?
And to break it down, there are 3 professional soccer divisions in the U.S. Atlanta United is a Division I team. Next, you have Charleston Battery, a Division II team. But right now, a Division III league does not exist. Tormenta FC will move up from the amateur Division IV league to become the newly formed Division III team in the United States.
Welcome back. For the last 3 years, Savannah has been clawing its way out of a hole so deep many locals believe we may never see the light of day again. Policing in the city was plagued with corruption and scandal and starved of the money it needed to support a force even half its size. That was before the city came across the application of a 65-year-old Georgia law enforcement officer named Joseph Lumpkin, 2014's Georgia Police Chief of the Year. Savannah City Council rolled the dice, and what they got was a new chief, and just 3 years later, a whole new department.
Happened. And I remember this happened because it sticks out
in my mind. When he refused to testify, refused to accept immunity, we had to dismiss the case, and, of course, a guy who was charged with murder walks out of the courtroom. The response ends with the county calling the threat of a lawsuit, quote, just drumming up publicity for a book that is currently his primary source of income. It certainly doesn't sound as if the county is ready to settle with Mr. Grogan anytime soon. The DA's office has until the end of the month before the threat of that lawsuit could very well become an actual lawsuit, and we'll be following this story, let you know what happens next. Earlier this month, we laid out the real costs of the city-county police demerger and the county commission chairman's willingness to spend millions of dollars to rebuild an independent police force over much cheaper and equally effective options. Tonight, the other player in the decision to end that 15-year law enforcement relationship.